Ladies and gentlemen, just got back from a run. Trying to get back in shape, get the stress out, everything else like that. I'm on YouTube. Had a plan for the day, right? You guys know I got a list, I got plans. And out of nowhere, I see Prince Sign of the Times at the 2004 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And I'm like, wait a minute. I saw this years ago. And I thought Prince was a total flat-out blocker on YouTube and you could never do Prince, right? He's like one of those that you think of, like, oh, you can't do Prince. And then, sure enough, it's on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame YouTube channel, just posted a couple months ago. Or what is it? What does this even say? Yeah, April 13th of this year. And I'm like, oh, maybe we have something here. So I figured I would just take the tiny little window I have here, not shower, not change, whatever, and just hit the button. You guys know life's about little windows. Little windows at work, little windows with your spouse, little windows with your kids, little windows in sports, right? You remember what happens to he who hesitate, right? Take the shot, hit the button, just do it. So here we go. Now, here's what I remember about this. Prince was great. Band is great. I'm a huge Prince fan. But John Blackwell, we're hitting the button today to watch John. Rest in peace to both of you. Here we go. All right, if you guys are new to this channel, it's not a typical reaction. I do start and stop and try to figure stuff out if I think it's cool. Very cool. Starts in one key, goes to another key, just super distorted guitar sound, burns down. Looks like it ends in C if he's tuned in standard. Yeah, C, right? Let's go back, see where he's burning from. Yeah. Looks like he's in F sharp. Yeah, just to burn down, just to like, and then just end in C, just because he's got to get to C. I don't know what song he played before this. Probably was in the other key, right? One would hope. Wah-wah. There he is on the drums.
Hands right here, y'all. If you want to, sing. Oh, we are. Oh, son. Come on. Oh, we are. Oh, sing. One skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. By chance his girlfriend came across a needle and sushi did the same. At home their 17-year-old boys, their idea of fun. Being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack, toting a machine gun.
All right, there's so much to unpack in here. I might even go back because this is only a 4-minute long video. C minor 7 is the groove, right? You're hearing. You know what? Let's go back. We'll do it piece by piece, ladies and gentlemen. Piece by piece. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right, so you hear two basic main parts in here. You hear the bass. So you're coming from a flat 7 to a root, right? And then going up to the minor third. So you're establishing C minor 7-ish. The other main part that you hear is on the keys that wah ba 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 ba. And what that is that it's C, then major 6 to a flat 7. So now we're thinking Dorian. That is kind of the hook, the tonality, the hook of the harmony, if you will, is that major 6th, is that you hear it. Look, go back and listen to, those are the 2 parts that you have to get this track.
Yeah.
Hear it?
Hands right here, y'all. If you want to, sing. Oh, we oh,
Very James Brown-esque. The keyboard part is not playing throughout the whole track. The bass and drums are just crushing the groove. But then all the little parts, little guitar chicks, the horns that come in, that little keyboard part, it's introduced sparingly. That everything's got its own little part. Prince was one of the best arrangers of all time. Now, this little OEO part, root in a minor third, pushing around there a little bit. Listen to John Blackwell.
Skinny man died of a big disease.
Took the backbeat out, took the snare away. You don't get it yet. You get its verse, right? You're coming in basically where the hook's going to be. And then for the verse, you get the bass, the keys, and the hi-hat and the kick drum. That's all you get. Listen to John Blackwell Jr.
With a little name. By chance his girlfriend came across a needle and sushi did the same.
Got a gun microphone. Listen to the hi-hat work.
At home, their 17-year-old boys, their ideal fun. Being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack. Tone
Bass drop down right there.
no machine gun. Times.
All right, so there's the hook right there. I mean, there's the sign of the times. That's call it the hook, whatever. So what's the other part that gets introduced? The horns again, and it's an exact part, and it just sounds like it's C minor 7, and it sounds like you're just sliding into the. Maybe it's a whole step. Nah, I think half step. Playing the 5th and the flat 7. I could be wrong. And that with the. Those 3 parts together make one big part, which John Blackwell is keeping right here for you. Yeah, bop, bop. Yeah, you're on, buddy.
Hurricane and it ripped the ceiling off a church and killed everyone
No snare.
inside. Turn on the telly and every other story.
Flat 7 root.
Baby, cause you couldn't afford to
Bass goes up for it.
Sending people to September, my cousin tried to read for the very first time. Now it's doing hard.
That little synth pullback with the bass this time. Texture, layered texture. Each time through, there's something new added that's specific, rhythmic and texture-wise. Seriously, it's an arrangement masterclass watching Prince. I mean, I could do 10 videos, and this video would be 10 different things because I would hear something new each time. It's impossible to get everything. It's not. I mean, look how many people are in the band. Watch that hit by John Blackwell back there. He is crushing those cymbals.
Nice doing hard.
Watch.
Come on. Rocket ship explodes. Everybody still wants to fly. Something made it happen too late. Till it's true, till it's true, till it's true.
You can tell how they bob and weave where the groove is. Okay, so that went to the 4. So F minor 7 eventually went up to the 5. That sounds like G minor 7. I didn't hear a major third in there. Again, I could be wrong, but it sounds like a diatonic walk up. Flat 6, 5, 4. But doing it with the upper triads, the horn parts. Because remember, when you have a 7th chord, the top 3 notes, the 3, 5, and 7, are its own triad, and it's inverted major or minor. So F minor 7, the top 3 notes are actually a major triad. So same thing, there's your 4 chord, go up for the 5 chord, another major triad, and if you're going up one more diatonically, there's your C minor triad, right? So that's kind of the sound you're hearing. And then it goes to the 5, and then back into the groove. We get there's so much to unpack here. It's not possible. Look at that gun microphone. There, back a little more.
Sometimes mess with your mind, hurry before it's too late. Let's fall in love, get married, have a baby. We call him John. He play the drums.
All right. Before we go into the drums, I forgot something else to mention. That the melody plays on that Dorian-ness, that flat 7, 6, 5 thing. That. Flat 7, 6, 5. That is a very cool melody to start on the flat 7, walk down to the major 6, and then on the 5th. So it's kind of like a Dorian feel, but the melody is kind of about to move from the flat 7 to the 5. And you're hearing it in the horn parts, accentuating the 7th-ness. It's very minor 7. It's not just minor. Anyway, now on to the reason we're on here. John Blackwell Jr.
And have a baby, we call him John. He play the drums.
Incredible force, right? And you guys know how I feel about this. And it's just true. The harder you hit something, the longer you have to wait to be on time, right? Because you're coming at it faster. Your stick is moving faster. Or when you pick, it's moving faster. So you have to play harder correctly, you have to have better time because you're forced to wait and then go and snag the groove, right? He does it so well, his hat falls off, he's wearing the suit. But you know what my favorite part about this is? Where he grabs the groove right when it comes back in before Prince's solo with one little hi-hat. Watch it. Come on, autofocus. There you go. Sometimes you can do it with your hand, right? All right, watch this. Watch. It's the very end is the best part, in my opinion. Lose the hat. Right here. That bump. I'm telling you, that's what sets up the whole band for everybody's on the nuts at the same time. Watch it again. there you see, and there's that sixth guitar solo time. So coming in on the 4, C minor again. Right, and then it comes in on the. Did I hear that correctly before? Yeah, that. And then bending it up to the 7th. Again, the whole thing is a play on the melody between major 6, flat 7. There's a 9. I love that Prince plays the 9 like that. Up to the 4. Going over the F here. Hanging on the 5th of F, which is still C. Still thinking key center C minor. But C Dorian rather. You know where we are, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 5. It's wet in the gas knee. Is that a 5 they're finishing on? Sounded like Prince might have missed that one a little bit. I don't have it. No. Is that a dominant? No. That can't be. If that's what that is crazy. I know the lick isn't right. I'm pretty sure that's ending on a dominant F sharp, which would be the flat 5 in C minor. And then I mean, I'm not even gonna go back and try to figure out all those chords and hits because it will be like it will be an hour and there'd be so much to unpack in there. But okay, that band is stupid. Is that Sheila E? You got Prince. Prince is just he's the best of all time. I really can't put words to it. But John Blackwell Jr. is such a great drummer. You see the strength with which he plays, and just the groove. I mean, he has got you right here, and the arrangement of the little horn part here, the little key part there, the little guitar chick there, the simple bass line, right? Not a crazy moving bass line. All of the pieces put together make this one funk puzzle. And, I mean, with the exception of maybe James Brown, and I don't even know, I mean, Prince might do it better than James Brown. It is truly an arrangement masterclass. I am no expert on this at all, as you can plainly see. But, like, you could spend hours and hours and hours unpacking this thing to get it right. I mean, talk about a rehearsed band, an incredible song. You know, it's minor, it's dirty, plays heavily to the flat 7th in this. You got the horn parts doing the upper triads of the moving flat 7 chords. You got a melody that is basically Dorian walking down flat 7, 6, 5. Real freaking cool. You got a drum. The bridge is a drum solo with hits from a different key. He's wearing all white. He's got a handgun microphone. I mean, it's Prince. It's Prince, ladies and gentlemen. God, one of the biggest regrets of my life that I never got to saw Prince. Everybody I know that saw him said he was the best I've ever seen. Sure know the Super Bowl show was the best halftime I've ever seen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for liking, subscribing, dropping links in the comments for what we should do next. And again, if you want to support the channel, you're curious about how I view this thing, looking for an online teacher, I'd love to be yours. Click the first link in the description. Check out all my courses and lessons. You can subscribe over at my website, guitargate.com, for just $10. See you there, and dude, Prince.